Hey, welcome back to the channel. In this video, Dad and I are going to be camping for 2 nights at Lake Catani on Mount Buffalo. It's currently winter in Victoria and temperatures are expected to get to -2, so we're going to be testing our gear in some cold weather camping. And while we're here, we're also going to do some of the day hikes that are available up here, and we're also going to try doing some astrophotography if those clouds go away. So usually Lake Catani is a drive up campground that you can book most of the year, but during the winter months they close the road in, and if you want to camp there it's free, but you have to hike in. So it's not a big hike, it's about 1 kilometre from where the gate closes into the campground, hence why we're both in normal clothes, not really hiking clothes. But you can bring firewood in and have a fire if you want to, but you're not allowed to cut any firewood down from national parks in Australia. So we were going to do 2 trips, and then Dad said that he doesn't think that we could take it in 1 trip, and so I said, bet. So I'm going to carry the firewood in. All right, let's go. What do you reckon that is? 50 metres? Once you get a good grip, it's good. It's good.
Nearly there, mate. Did you bring the lighter?
You were supposed to bring the lighter. Because we've got 2 nights here, and while we're in camp, there's not really much that we can do. I asked Dad to bring along a hooch and some cord so that I can learn how to tie it up in a few different ways and just have some practice with it for some camping down the road potentially. So, attempt 1. So just
make it easy. Apologies. Just.
So now I have to learn a knot.
Get it at the right, and it's enough. The knots. Sometimes we used to have little bungee cords.
Oh yeah.
Short ones.
Voila.
They give you shade. Do the job.
I can sleep in here.
First time effort, that's all right. And the more times you do it, the better you get. You get real good, real quick when it rains.
Yeah.
The next time you do it, you know what you've done wrong.
So it's about 3 in the afternoon at the moment. You can see we've just finished setting up camp, and we went for a walk around the campgrounds, and it doesn't seem like there's anyone there. So we've set ourselves up right next to the hut here, which you're allowed to use when you're doing the winter camping. You just can't camp inside technically, but there's 2 fireplaces at both ends. This is the lovely stack of firewood that I hiked in here, but there is actually some leftover firewood and kindling and briquettes and fire lighters as well that other people have kindly left behind, so we'll use our stuff first. I don't know if we'll get through it all. We're not going to have a raging fire or anything. We'll probably have some dinner, and then once it gets dark we'll head back out to the car, because like I said, we want to try and do some astro photography while we're here. At the moment it's pretty clouded in. It is starting to get a bit thinner, and there's a couple patches of blue coming through, so fingers crossed that we actually can get some decent photos tonight. When the campground is open to everyone, this little platform here is for the camp host. So Parks Vic do this pretty cool thing where if you want to volunteer as camp host, you sign up on their website and basically you put your name in a ballot and you get to stay at the campsite for free, especially during peak periods. It's a really good option if you're into it. And basically you just have to be around the campsite for like a couple hours a day to sell firewood or to do other camp jobs, and then the rest of the day you get to your leisure and you get to stay at these busy mostly booked out campsites for free, which is pretty cool. This campsite also has a pretty big toilet block. You can see it over there. I remember from last time we stayed here, it's got showers and like very nice hot water showers as well, which I haven't stayed at any other Parks Vic parks that have showers other than just like beach cold water rinse off showers. So it's pretty good. If you get the chance to come and check this one out, I would definitely recommend it. We were going to have dinner at camp and then head out later tonight, but neither of us are really feeling hungry at the moment. We didn't really want to sit around camp doing nothing, so it's going to be getting dark soon. So we're just walking back out to the car now and we'll find a nice place to watch the sunset, and then we've brought the cooker with us and some food, so we'll have dinner while we're out and then we'll just wait until it's dark enough to start taking some photos. The sky has cleared, so hopefully it stays that way and we get the chance to take some cool photos.
The crews are there, getting shit ready just in case.
So we've just gotten to the first place that we want to try taking some photos, and while we've got a little bit of light, we're gonna take some foreground shots, and then once it gets dark we'll have some dinner and then we'll wait for it to get dark enough to start taking the sky shots.
Do some more. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you put the rest of that.
This, you can have this one. This is the Coles one.
Mm-hmm. We're just cooking up some dinner. You can see how cold it is by our breath. I think I've got every piece of clothing on that I bought with me. And I'm
Michelin girl.
still not the warmest, but I'm a bit of a baby when it comes to the cold, so that's not saying much.
Oh, that's so good.
Already the sun only went down properly like half an hour ago, and already you can see so many stars, so I don't think we'll have to wait. We're not waiting on darkness, we're just waiting for the Milky Way to get into the position that we want it to be at the moment. So
and that's with a 3/4 moon.
yeah, the moon's not far off being full, and you can still, not with my phone, well, you can see a couple stars, but yeah, so we're just gonna have some dinner now and then check back in later.
So you'll be learning to do your fire starting skills tonight.
Okay, so we've just finished taking our shots at the first place we wanted to take photos at. It's so cold out here. The car says it's -3, but all our stuff is frozen. Except for the cameras because we have our lens warmers on. But we're gonna go quickly look at one other place and then we're gonna head back to camp and start the fire and get warm, and then maybe take some more photos once we get into camp.
plug in it, you know what I mean?
That icicle was on the end of the tap and the water's not coming out. Good morning. I think it's like about 8:30 at the moment and the sun's only just coming up over the trees and it looks like it's raining because all of the frost on the trees and everything is melting away. I'm just going to make a coffee. Last night was not the most comfortable night's sleep I've had. It was definitely warmer than I thought it was going to be honest, but I wouldn't say that I was warm. I think I brought a second mat with me, so tonight I'm going to do double up on the mats. I just wanted to see last night what it would be like with the mat that I usually take camping and my normal sleeping bag, which I think is -5 or -7 anyway, but because I'm a side sleeper and the mat that I normally use is a air mattress with the little cells, in the parts where there was lots of pressure, so like my shoulder and my hip, the cells don't hold their shape, they like squash down, so I was in contact with the ground there and the ground was really cold. But other than that, yeah, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be honest. But yeah, so tonight I'll put the extra mat layer on and see how that goes. And the difference between mine and Dad's tents last night when we went to bed, and especially this morning when we woke up, was crazy. Mine having the hutch over it, all of the hutch copped the ice, and the main dome part of my tent is completely ice free, whereas Dad's is completely covered in ice. So Dad said he had the opposite problem to me. He was warm from the ground up because he started with 2 mats, but he could feel the cold air in the tent. So we're going to put a hutch over his tonight and see if that makes a difference. But yeah, we've got the fire going in here at the minute, so we're all warmed up now. It's just after 11 now and we've just headed out of camp. We're off to do a walk that neither of us have done up here before. It's called Mount Dunn. So it just starts right opposite Lake Catani where we're camping, and then it goes over on the other side where there's a few tracks that we've never done before. So this is our first time exploring this side of the park. Everything is still in shade here as well, so the ground is super crunchy and frozen, but it's a 7k return track and it looks like it'll be pretty interesting. So there's a big lookout over there and we're just starting to head into the bush now, so see what it looks like.
Anything, but now that I've put the viewfinder into here, that half bulb that is sitting there.
Just go give it a push. We made it up to the top of Mount Dunn. This view is equally as good as the view up at the Horn. You can see the cathedral, the saddle and the hump over there. You've got all the mountains in the back here. It's so crazy. we've just gotten back to the campsite now. We've got the lake behind me. I realised I didn't actually bring you guys down here before to show you, so I'll give you guys a look around the lake, but I'm probably going to end the video here. We're just going to have a pretty similar night tonight as what we did last night. It's late afternoon now, so we'll have a bit of a rest, probably have some late lunch, and then we'll head out again in the next couple of hours, catch the sunset somewhere, and then we'll have some dinner while we wait for it to get dark enough, and then we'll try our luck at taking some photos again. We got some alright shots last night, but the 3/4 moon kind of killed a lot of the stars. So I don't know, we'll try again. We're going to try and stay out later tonight, start taking photos later, and hopefully catch it in that window where the moon's set and before the sun rises, which is only a couple of hours, but we'll do that, and then we'll get up tomorrow morning, have a coffee. We might do another one of the walks around here. We'll see how we feel, and then we're just going to head back home. So yeah, I'll sign off now. Thank you for watching. If you've done any hikes at Mount Buffalo, let me know what your favorites are. And if you have any experience hiking and camping in winter and snow, definitely let me know what your experience is on making it warmer. Because I wasn't comfortable last night, to say the least, but I definitely wasn't on the verge of freezing to death or anything, but I think there's improvements to be made to be a lot warmer as well. So if you've got any advice on that front, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.